Hello. Welcome back to the game that likes to do everything 3 times. It's Luna, the Shadow of Dust. Anyway, when I started the game, it took me back to the beginning of this room because it only saves after every room. So I had to do everything again up to this point. And then I got into playing it and I forgot to turn on the recorder. So then I had to go back, reload it, and do everything again to this point. And I was goofing around. I figured out this puzzle, the fall puzzle. We want to chase these birds away. So first we got to hop him up here, scare the birds away. So that should take care of that. I haven't figured out the winter puzzle yet. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that took care of all of them. Now I gotta get my buddy back. He can't get out. I think he's stuck in autumn. Spring, summer, autumn. Is the door there? Yeah. Where'd that ball go? Now this is unlocked? No, this is still locked. Huh. Oh, there's the ball. There we go. Alright. Now we're back on track. Kind of anticlimactic there. I kind of figured out. I didn't know if kicking that ball through would advance the season. But I accidentally did that puzzle when I wasn't recording. Anyway. Never you mind. Ooh. So this guy likes to go in the shadow realm. I wish I had a library that looked like this. Can he get in there? Can I shoot him somewhere? Now that doesn't work? Now it does work? Okay. Let's explore the rest of the room. Not sure what's going on there yet. Anyway, I was listening to podcasts today. I do that a lot at work. One of the good things about my job is I can pretty much listen to music, podcast, all that stuff all day. And I was scanning through the podcasts. And our overlords must have known I was playing this, because in my recommended podcast list was a podcast with weird. Was a podcast interview with the developer of this game. A woman, I think she was Chinese. It was pretty interesting, actually. So what do we got here? We got some kind of a pilgrim with his dragon. A woman sitting alone at night looking sad. What's down here? A woman in the fields at night. Also looking rather pensive. And someone designing something? I don't know, let's just sit on one of these. Oh. Wait, do that again. Ice cream cone pointed left. Triangle. I don't know. Oh, where am I going? Dude, I want a library like this for real. I want so many books that you need a tram to. She got a book? Did she bring back some books? Ooh, it was this one. Weird. Okay, he's got a book, he's happy. We got some text we can't read. Oh no, let's see if we can grab another book down here. You want that one. Looks like we're going on another trip. Anyway, this woman was talking about, well, they were talking about the hand-drawn art style and how they came to that and why they picked that. I mean, this game is beautiful. It's just a cool world to visit. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. The soundtrack's great. But what I found interesting, she was talking about how they design their puzzles. It was this one, right? Like, how do they know if their puzzles are too hard or too easy? How do some people how people solve puzzles where people might just click all over the board until they find something they can interact with, which I do sometimes. But how they designed this game that they wanted the clues to be visual, right? How kids will know, because they don't have an expectation of adventure puzzle games, will generally look for clues in the environment, on the walls, that kind of thing. And how adults generally will solve their puzzles oftentimes by clicking around a lot, right? I usually look for clues like first visually, and then when I get stuck and I don't know what to do because I'm too dumb, I just click everywhere until I find an inventory that'll work together or find something on the screen. You know what I mean? Oh, I better go back and look at this again. I forget already. U. Big U. They wanted to design this more for the second group. Not the second group, the clicky group, but the visual clues kind of group. And they designed like the first couple rooms or whatever to to facilitate that kind of gameplay. And then she talked about how she tested everything, how they'd send it around to testers, and how they always had to adjust the puzzle difficulty, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, anyway, it was a really interesting discussion, especially if you're like a fan of these kind of games, which you would have to be if you're watching this, because probably not a fan of me. I'm probably ruining your enjoyment of the game. My apologies. Anyway, speaking of visual clues, let's take a look what we uncovered so far. 2 fish. Could be an asteroid. What is that? Pisces? Could be. Anyway, she said the game was about balancing light and dark, which I haven't picked up on yet. But here, right, you got light and dark. I guess that has been prevalent throughout the game, light and dark. But there was also like the destruction of the city. The darkness came. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I assume this is Earth, and maybe these are astrological symbols or symbols of God. Or although, look, this is the same thing reversed. Day and night. This could be balancing light and dark. Obviously, daytime and nighttime. Nighttime's got like a monster in it. This, I'm not sure. Sun and moon, okay. I don't know. She was also discussing lanterns on both sides, of course. Again, the big scary monsters at night. People enjoying... I guess there's warfare. I was going to say people enjoying the outdoors. It looks like this guy's harvesting fruit. That guy ain't harvesting fruit. Oh, he was. See the tray there? These 2 clowns came in and attacked some peaceful villagers who were just harvesting some fruit. Rude. Unless they were harvesting on someone else's land. Maybe they're the rude ones. What do you need? That weird thing. The other point she was discussing was how since they don't use any voice, there's no narration, everything's told through story, through visuals. How do you design a game to accomplish that task? I found the whole thing very interesting. It made my day at work a little bit brighter. That was this one. So as I continue to finish this game, I would like to do more paying attention to the visuals and the clues they present to me on screen. Ouroboros. I didn't get a chance to finish. That was interesting. It showed at night the animals grazing, and in the day the grazing animals being eaten. Where'd he go? Oh, now I gotta go through there. Okay. I don't think there's a puzzle to this. I think this is just a little activity. Watch me go out here and fall. Oh, they're disappearing from behind me. Click faster. Click everything. I think they're just disappearing as I move. No. Don't go back there. What if I run out of books? Oh, I got plenty of books. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm... Oh, I was going to say I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Oh, this is happening on its own here? All the knowledge is in the past? And there's definitely more knowledge behind us than in front of us. Okay, so right now I'm just clicking on stuff, trying to figure out something I can interact with. That's what the lady said she didn't want people playing her game to do. So right now I'm not clicking. I'm trying to find visual clues. Which is a tall order for me. Because I can't move. She just did something. She's going like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I can't move. I can't click on these books. Okay, help. What visual clue am I missing? I don't see a damn visual clue nowhere, lady. I dropped the music slightly. It looked like it was banging. It still looks like it's banging. That's better. I hope. The books are they're floating slightly. I'm not really moving positions. Do I gotta find one single book in here to click on? So now I'm doing exactly what she didn't want people to do to play her game. Just click on stuff until you find something that works. But hey. That's a good point though she was making, because you never know who's gonna... Why is this one open at the end? Like it's directly in front of me. Luna? She also said Luna was a boy. I was under the assumption Luna was a girl. Just based on the name. The art's a little bit androgynous, which is fine. Doesn't phase me in any way. But she was saying you never know who's going to buy your game and who's going to play your game. So how do you balance the puzzles, the experience? I think I damn clicked on every one of these books. You know what? Did we even move in the tower? Like if I leave this room right now, am I going to have to redo everything? The whole season's puzzle? Because... Is my game frozen? No. I'm really stuck. Do the books spell anything? Do they make a shape? Do I gotta match symbols? Like this book and this book are exactly the same. Well, they're not. This one's rotated. Is there another book that looks like that one? In the same position? This one. No, I mean, it's a little bit off. I can't drag and move anything. Help. I need help. Yeah, like she's getting aggravated, or he's getting aggravated with me. But I'm sorry, bud. Did I build this bridge wrong? To her, I would argue that you do sort of know who's going to buy this game. You might not know the exact person, but you're going to buy someone who's going to buy this is interested in, independent games, something off the mainstream, and definitely like adventure puzzle gamers. A frat bro that plays Madden every year is probably not going to buy this. And I don't mean to pigeonhole people. I'm sure there's plenty of frat bros that have bought Luna the Shadow Dust, right? Gotta be tens of them. But maybe their little sister sees it. Or their little sister has it. They see her playing it, it looks kind of interesting, and they try it out. You know what I mean? So, yes, you don't know exactly who's going to buy your game. What kind of gamer. But you got a pretty good idea. You kind of know what a customer's expecting when they buy a puzzle. Hey, she did a movement there. Is it when I click on this book? Or is that just random? I think it was just maybe random. Yeah, I didn't click there. She did it. I take a book from the end and put it in the beginning. Is this blocking my path? What the hell's going on? Did I break the game? Like seriously? I can't switch to Leia. Obviously, I'm not getting an indication on any of these books, the footsteps or whatever. Alright. Alright, lady that I listened to today. She did the artwork. It was only a team of 4 people, which is really impressive. It took them a few years to make it, obviously, with a team that small, but... Alright, small team from Shanghai. What the hell am I supposed to do? We saw those constellations earlier, and you might argue these are sort of constellation-like shapes here. I don't see how that applies. I don't see any pattern in the randomness. I mean, here we got kind of like an S shape or a bad circle. I mean, even I can pick up on the fact that all the knowledge is behind us. That maybe we've lost our way. Or is this not a puzzle and did I really break the game? Did I encounter a bug? Luna, can you do something? And I don't want to look at a hint. The music stopped. I can turn this back up. So you can get that. Yeah, the music stopped. But it zoomed out, right? It's not like I was like it zoomed out when I got to this point. Like that's part of the game. So I don't know if it is a bug. I think this is a puzzle and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This one's rotating. This is the only one that's actually rotating in a full circle. Because I've been comparing it to this one, which is the same book. This one's not rotating. This one's rotating. Are any other books rotating? This book's rotating. This book's rotating. Yeah, this book's rotating. This book is not rotating. Do I gotta wait till it's here and then move on it? Luna. This book's rotating. Not rotating. Not rotating, rotating. Not rotating. So is that part of the puzzle? Or is that just some of the art assets rotate? Well, I don't know. It's a puzzle game. Anything's in play. Yeah, this book's rotating. This book's rotating. So there's a lot of books that are rotating. Do I gotta click this when it's the same as this? Match them? No. I don't know if that's part of the puzzle. I don't think it is. This one's rotating counterclockwise. That's the only one I've seen rotating counterclockwise. This one's rotating counterclockwise. I guess a lot of them are. They weren't. Was that always rotating? Like if there was a puzzle to put the books in a certain order and I screwed it up, like I built here and I didn't, the way was like I was when I was picking books, I was trying to pick ones that were clearing the space in front of it. But because I didn't pick this one, am I stuck? Right now I'm choosing to believe there's nothing wrong with the game, that there's something wrong with me. That I made a mistake, or I just don't understand this puzzle. I don't know, I can't fathom what I'm supposed to do. I took the lady's advice, I'm looking for clues, I still don't see nothing. I still don't see anything. Is one more grammatically correct than the other? If I could read this book, maybe I would know. I was thinking maybe I can draw lines between them. I can't interact with them at all. Left click, right click. I can't interact with Luna or any of these books. There's no details on the books like drawings or cover art that would indicate a specific book is more important. Double checking that theory. Theory stands up. I see no artwork. Okay, work through the problem. The problem is we are in some kind of weird space, walking on a bridge of knowledge, a bridge of books, a sidewalk of storytelling. That was pretty good. You can write that one down. You can have that for free. And we're stuck. We can no longer move forward. We can no longer move backwards. We cannot seem to interact with anything on the screen. Problem, I want to move forward or I want to move backwards. I want to move somewhere. Do I use these as stepping stones when they're rotated in the correct direction? I doubt it. I think I've tried that. I think I've clicked on the books when they were in position. Like this one's no longer rotating. Maybe that never was rotating. This one was rotating. It still is. Do we need to use knowledge as a stepping stone to our future? That sounds like a very cheesy line you would hear at a graduation. Also some bullshit about how the future is full of possibilities. Spoiler alert, kids. It's not. Well, I'm gonna have to ponder this. I'm gonna have to save it here, I think. At the very least, since it hasn't saved it in a while, maybe I'll need to redo the seasons room for like a 4th time, because I would love that. And then come back to this. Oh no, we're past the seasons room. That was the book room, right? The library room. Maybe I did the library puzzle wrong? But if I did it wrong, it would let me reset it, right? It would say, hey, you're stuck, you screwed up. Try again, you didn't get it, you dummy. But it's not letting me go back, so I don't think that's the case. But if I have to repeat that room, no problem. Because then I can start on this again and see if I goof something up. Or have I got where I'm supposed to get? I still think if I goofed something up, it would let me reset and try again. I still think... Or is it bugged? I'm looking for some last second inspiration here. I'm just gonna click around again. Did I miss something? I don't know. When she was talking about she didn't know who was going to play her game, I bet she didn't know an idiot was going to play it. So, surprise. There goes all your market research. Damn. I think this is truly the first time in all the point-and-click adventure games we've played that I've been completely stumped. Like, stumped to the point that I don't even know what to try. Like, nothing seems to work. Like, even when I was having trouble on Lost Horizon, I could blindly combine stuff in my inventory, blindly click on things in the environment, and that got me through a few puzzles that I don't think I would have figured out on my own. Like I just wasn't picking up on them. Like the damn doorknob or the damn record. But on this one, like I can't even seem to interact with anything. And if I need to interact with certain things in a correct way, I don't see that. Like, if that was the case, the first one would make a noise or light up or, you know what I mean? And then maybe from there, if I didn't hit the second one, it would reset. But I've checked every book. I'm sure I have. That's not... This isn't the end of the game, is it? Like, is this how it ends? It can't be. I'm not at the top of the tower. I'm just kind of checking the spaces between books or around books. See if I get any kind of an icon. Look, I know that's what the lady didn't want me to do, but there's a lot of blank space over here. Like I get the visual analogy. I do. I get the visual storytelling. I like it. It's impactful. Right? It's an impactful image. But this damn table's gonna impact this wall if I can't figure out what the hell to do. Because I'm gonna flip the bitch. Well, we'll have to come back to it next time. That's all the time I have this afternoon or this evening. So, thanks for watching. Hey, if you have any ideas, go ahead and drop them below, please. No spoilers, please. I don't do spoilers. I don't do cheats. Although if I can't figure this out, maybe I will for the first time on the channel. I'd hate to do that though. Like, I'd just like to figure this out. That'd be like... That's kind of the reason I play these games, right? The challenge. The stretching the mind, thinking outside the box. Come back next time, see if I can do it. All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Bye now.